Hello and good morning, viewers. It is a pleasant Saturday morning. I am Meban Shanba Pongrop and I warmly welcome you to the Breakfast News. Here are the top headlines for this morning. Meghalaya Urban Affairs Department felicitates e-bus crew for ensuring passenger safety during Wakadaj stone pelting incident. Reports of fuel tankers being stopped in Assam triggers panic in Shillong. Long queues seen at petrol pumps amid shortage fears. Assam and Meghalaya governments step up coordination after attack on Assam registered vehicles. Helplines activated for safe passage. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India is a global bright spot of growth. Highlights reforms and PLI model to strengthen manufacturing. And Meghalaya FC retained top spot in Shillong Premier League after goalless draw with Shillong Lajong at SSA Stadium. And now for the detailed bulletin, first the local news. The Meghalaya Urban Affairs Department felicitated an electric bus crew for their courage and prompt action during a stone pelting incident in Wakadaj, Nongbansong on August 19th. The PME bus Seva vehicle operating from Air Force to IIM came under attack during a rally with stones shattering its front windshield. Despite the sudden danger, driver Full Moon Well Lingdor and conductor Ban Manbha Marwen remained calm and prioritized passenger safety, ensuring no commuters were injured. The department awarded both crew members 10,000 rupees each in recognition of their dedication and quick response.
Warna panik ra apa bridge spot bisa kini non travel semua apa gedam deh tuh hi ada video saya tu saya lihat kan
hana mami ke ngam put perkara ba kin sala kuntu babangnya dengan highlight sana ki bakinya mana funge tiki nangyang sakinda namakinya sumuki masun kawama untuk pat Akan mengambil nebas dengan seorang ni ban orang nak kin dam squat bernoto kadang kata jiksa aku blok dia apa kat susun ngoroi senja orang deba ya kimat sal senja mat kali elektrik bangan pleasing khang ro kami acu
okay
mat bola pleasing khang kami acu kali
so
kadang pleasing khang lanang jual dulu ya lek banyak ski kat bedalat lat ke blok.
Reports of fuel tankers carrying petrol and diesel being stopped in Assam triggered panic among Shillong residents on Friday evening, with long queues reported at several petrol pumps. Motorists rushed to refuel amid fears of a possible fuel shortage. At Indian Oil Peak Service Dhankheti, second manager Jagdish Singh said petrol and diesel were still available, but warned that stocks could run out by around Saturday noon if fresh supplies did not arrive. The report circulating on social media claimed that tankers bound for Meghalaya were being prevented from entering the state, raising concerns among residents dependent on vehicles for their daily commute and livelihood.
स्टॉक कंडीशन आज के लिए तो है, अगर कल गाड़ी नहीं है तो 12 बजे तक चलेगा, उसके बाद तो मुश्किल है। पीपल के लिए तो क्या बोलेगा ना, जैसे मतलब ऐसे सिचुएशन रहा तो सबके लिए मुश्किल है ना एडजस्टमेंट। कमी कल के लिए जैसे आज भी गाड़ी आने नहीं दिया ना, कल भी तो अभी श्योर नहीं है बोला। तुम्हारा नॉट अवेलेबल। सोशल मीडिया के मन सोशल मीडिया के
If the one is available, ma'am.
one gaya कर उनको बंगला से बिल्कुल बदना पत्र जब तक इन्वेस्टिंग एक्स्ट्रा कर रहे हैं ठीक है चलेंगे Dan kami pada dan kami petrol tu.
Kesian nak betul.
Benda petrol tu.
Ini guna bagi beliau ki mana ki perkan tidak dapat.
Tablet dah. Ada pun kita kata orang setiap mentahi, orang orang mereka buat ladukan sini. Tang men ingatkan dia tapi phone full bed. Pada istirahat jauh ni.
Ia juga nak kita.
Sports Minister Wailand Miki Shilla handed over 3 lakh rupees in financial assistance from the Sports Department to the Jaintia Photographers and Videographers Association JPVA on its first anniversary. The assistance was presented during the Jaintia Photo and Video Fest 2026 in July, which featured a photo exhibition, videography competitions and stalls by local entrepreneurs. The 2-day festival held at Chutwaku Indoor Hall also saw participation from students and photography enthusiasts. Shilla congratulated JPVA and encouraged the association to train more youth in photography and videography using new technologies and available government schemes.
Nobody knows us. A very happy birthday to your association. Neighbor, dapin ne chisnap. Henry, kawa kejingyero WAP, kawa wat haperdi jing lai luki yongpi badang chisnem le. Yui yaki kam ki yongpi, badayo pi ya kate kejing tipmit. Siang thoi ke journey untuk gosok bat nga ekubleyo yaki founder members yong keniga session neba MKM ha kani man go ku MKM ha bat ngai skemo wa the form pi ya keniga session da kate ke jingmut kawa utei ya ki member ki yong pi QM ha keniga jok ko profession Yuluti of a station form because of the Jimut. Kawa like P, who you can keep para member of him, Mr. Mangavi. Nevas Yaltori, can he get come? Thou bone, Mr. Mangavi, let them end the station. Kawa te lakam. Thou empty members, stand with your key. Mom MD, we have pongy take a door, go lie, Duna, go lie, laps at. Tanay tay daw em kete kami kete kejingi pair jengmut daw mi kete kejingi atnot kete kejingi bichni parai teng ngaj
Gyeongnongba Government College, Jowai held its graduation day honoring students graduating from the arts, science and commerce streams. The program was attended by Jowai Deputy Commissioner Abhinav Kumar Singh, IAS, as chief guest, along with retired principal and Alumni Association President B.N. Lamare. Addressing the graduates, the Deputy Commissioner urged them to pursue their goals with hard work, perseverance and courage while upholding the values of Gyeongnongba. He encouraged the students to use their education not only for personal success but also for the development and welfare of society and the community.
Take your seat. A round of applause.
Program on the youth development program, which is called YET, Meghalaya YET, which our student has successfully completed in different activities and they all achieve success. Like recently in folklore or folk music, they have done. They have won representing in the international level. And we also associate with Prime Meghalaya under this National Career Service. We have also conducted a program for coaching for this different competitive exam under the National Career Service. And we are yet to start this one of the institutes like
1 billion, 1 million. We have already tied up with 1 million, 1 billion, and yet the program yet to start. And there is offer from YMCA also to do the many program for employment, especially for employment in digital technology, soft skill, and technical skill. There are so many programs in this where the student, after enrolling, after getting this, they will get a job. So these are what we have done from the college side. So these are what we would like to share. So regarding this today program, I once again would like to congratulate all the graduates, and also I'd like to congratulate your parents. Without the parents, the sacrifice of the parents, you will not be sitting here. I congratulate all the parents, though we have only invited only few parents, only parents who have got their children in 4th grade and...
Let's now take a look at the regional news. An attack on Assam-registered vehicles in Shillong last Wednesday has prompted action from the governments of both Assam and Meghalaya. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma held discussions with Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma over the situation. Meghalaya Deputy Chief Minister Sniao Bhalang Dhar has been tasked with addressing the issue and helping maintain peace between the two states. Senior officials from both states, including the Chief Secretaries and DGPs, remain in communication. Assam Cabinet Minister Atul Bora said that Assam has also activated helplines for the safe passage of its citizens in Meghalaya. Both governments have appealed for peace and restraint as the protests and vehicle restrictions affect tourism and movement.
The attack on vehicles from Assam in Shillong last Wednesday is unwarranted and unfortunate. Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, Honorable Chief Minister, he is deeply concerned about that, and he has taken prompt action. He has discussed with the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya in this regard and has discussed the matter in detail with him. And he has, the Honorable Chief Minister has asked me to communicate the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya. Accordingly, I have spoken to him, and Honorable Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, he has entrusted one of his colleagues, Mr. S. Dhar, to deliberate on the prevailing situation and to explore necessary measures to maintain peace and entire smooth movement between the two neighboring states. And our Chief Secretary and DGP also, they are constant touch with the counterparts. And the government of Assam, through Assam Police, has already activated the helpline numbers, because some people from Assam, those who are still, in different parts of the state. So safe passage is very important. So I would like to appeal the people of both the states to maintain peace and harmony, because our relation is very old. Of course, that is true. Though there, I have seen, when I was watching TV, that they're protesting peacefully. But even then, definitely it is an impact.
Former Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga received his degree certificate nearly 60 years after graduating from Guwahati University. The 82-year-old had completed his BA in English in 1966 from Dhana Manjuri College in Imphal, then affiliated with Guwahati University. The certificate remained with the university as Zoramthanga joined the Mizo National Front and spent 2 decades underground during the Mizo insurgency. After the 1986 peace accord, the MNF entered electoral politics, with Zoramthanga later serving as Mizoram Chief Minister 3 times.
I believe it is Wikipedia who made the story when they write a book about them, their previous occupation. Somebody were businessmen, somebody were teachers, somebody are so on. And when they wrote about me, previous occupation, they wrote it, Zoramthanga, terrorist. What a terrible thing. In fact, our fighting with the government of Indian forces is very clean. We have seen the Bangladesh fighting, and our fighting with the government of Indian forces is really professional and clean. So I cannot regard myself as a terrorist. Anyhow, let us make a compromise. Let us say guerrilla fighter. Indeed, I am a guerrilla fighter. Guerrilla means a small war, not a big conventional war. So, from a guerrilla fighter to chief minister, we compromised on that, and I think that it was really acceptable for my party people, for the government of India, and so the name was born.
Let's now take a look at the national news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said India is being seen globally as a bright spot of growth, despite concerns over the world economy and the weaponization of resources. Addressing the Economic Times World Leaders Forum in New Delhi, Modi said his government remains committed to reforms to sustain India's growth momentum. He highlighted the shift from the earlier production-linked punishment approach to the production-linked incentive PLI model, saying it is creating new opportunities and strengthening manufacturing. Modi also stressed India's belief in a shared future, recalling the G20 principle of One Earth, One Family, One Future, and calling for greater global cooperation.
साथियों, आज जो लोग मेक इन इंडिया और आत्मनिर्भर भारत अभियान का मजाक उड़ाते हैं, उनके पुरखों की सोच यही थी। पीएलपी यानी प्रोडक्शन लिंक पनिशमेंट। ऐसा करने के पीछे एक विशेष तरह की विकृत मानसिकता काम करती थी। इन मानसिकता वाले लोग हमेशा चाहते थे कि जरूरी चीजों की किल्लत बनी रहे। देश के नागरिकों को अभाव में रखना उनकी पॉलिसी थी। वो चाहते थे कि जनता उनके सामने हाथ जोड़े, हाथ फैलाए। आप समझ गए मैं किन लोगों की बात कर रहा हूं। लोगों से हाथ जुड़वाने के बाद उपकार करना उन सरकारों का तरीका था। इसलिए वो प्रोडक्शन लिंक पनिशमेंट मॉडल पर चलते थे। आप कल्पना कर
Union Home Minister Amit Shah has lauded West Bengal Chief Minister Suvendu Adhikari for handing over 1,129 acres of land to the BSF and SSB for fencing along the India-Bangladesh border. Shah said the land has been pending since 2014 and stressed that border fencing is crucial to preventing infiltration and protecting national security. Highlighting the strategic importance of the Siliguri corridor, he said the government will take steps to strengthen its security. Shah also said the Bharatiya Nyaya Sahita has been fully implemented in West Bengal, with the new criminal laws aimed at ensuring technology-driven, transparent and time-bound justice. He also inaugurated infrastructure projects including a Bidhan Nagar Police Commissionerate building and a 20-bed drug addiction treatment center in Siliguri.
ममता बनर्जी के शासन में रविंद्र संगीत से गूंजता ये प्रदेश बम धमाकों से डरता था। एसिड हमले कभी थमते नहीं थे। आरजी कर मेडिकल कॉलेज की बर्बरता हो या संदेश खाली की पीड़ा, दुर्गापुर मेडिकल कॉलेज में हुआ बलात्कार हो या साउथ कोलकाता लॉ कॉलेज में हुई छेड़खानी हो, कोई एक्शन नहीं लिया जाता था। मुझे विश्वास है सरकार तो बदली है, साथ में अब कानून भी बदल रहा है। अब बंगाल में कानून का राज 15 साल के बाद फिर से सुनिश्चित हो जाएगा, इसको पूरा मुझे विश्वास है। और मित्रों, जो देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी ने संदेश दिया था कि भय का नहीं भरोसे का शासन होगा, वो बंगाल में जमीन पर उतरता हुआ दिखाई पड़ा है। भाइयों बहनों, हमने बहुत सारे हिंदी सिनेमा में, नाटकों में देखा है, तारीख पे तारीख, तारीख पे तारीख, तारीख पे तारीख, या तो फरियाद करने वाला ईश्वर के पास पहुंच जाता था या जिसको सजा करानी थी वो ईश्वर के पास पहुंच जाता था, तब जाकर न्याय होता था।
A quick look at the international news. India and Nepal have reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening cooperation on border management and security. The discussions took place during the 14th India-Nepal Joint Working Group meeting in Dehradun, which concluded on Thursday. The two-day meeting reviewed bilateral cooperation, including measures to tackle trans-border crime, strengthen border infrastructure, road and railway networks, and address encroachments. Both sides also discussed the maintenance of boundary pillars, institutional coordination and capacity building, and agreed to continue engagement on these issues. And now for some action from sports. Meghalaya FC retained top spot in the Shillong Premier League 2026 after playing out a goalless draw against Shillong Lajong FC at the SSA Stadium on Thursday. Both teams now have four points from 2 matches, but Meghalaya lead the table on goal difference. Meghalaya came closest to breaking the deadlock in the first half, while both sides created chances after the break, but failed to find the net. Meghalaya Police Nongse and Shillong Lajong are also on 4 points, with goal difference separating the teams. The third round begins on Friday, with defending champions Langsning FC taking on Rangdadiet United at 6 p.m. The Mairang Super League 2026 kicked off at the Dom Maulom Pinding Umyong Playground, organized by the Pinding Umyong District Sports Association to promote and nurture local football talent. The opening match between Mission SSCC and Tengri SSCC ended in a 1-for-1 draw. Mission SSCC took the lead, but Tengri SSCC fought back in the second half to level the score. The tournament aims to provide young players with a platform to showcase their skills and develop their footballing talent. And now for the weather report. First, let us take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature 25 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 29 degrees Celsius, the relative humidity is 96% and rainfall at 19.2 millimeters. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 26 degrees Celsius, the relative humidity is 99% and rainfall at 14.5 millimeters. Meanwhile, in Juwai, the minimum temperature is 21 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 26 degrees Celsius, the relative humidity is 99% and rainfall at 5.3 millimeters. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Juwai says moderate rain is likely to occur at many places. Before we come to a close, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Meghalaya Urban Affairs Department felicitates e-bus crew for ensuring passenger safety during Wak Kadach stone pelting incident. Reports of fuel tankers being stopped in Assam trigger panic in Shillong. Long queues seen at petrol pumps amid shortage fears. Assam and Meghalaya governments step up coordination after attack on Assam registered vehicles. Helplines activated for safe passage. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India is a global bright spot of growth, highlights reforms and PLI model to strengthen manufacturing. And Maulai FC retained top spot in Shillong Premier League after goalless draw with Shillong Lajong at SSA Stadium. Thank you so much, viewers. That is all we have for you this morning. Stay tuned as we bring to you the Khasi Bulletin up next. If you want to keep yourself updated, do follow us on our social media platforms. Until then, have a wonderful day and goodbye.